Hello everyone, and my name is Mary and I want to welcome you to my channel. I have some Temu items to show you today, and I have a bunch of diamond paintings. So I'm going to try and do everything in one video, which would make it a pretty long video. I know some of you like long videos, some of you don't, but if it seems to be getting a little too long, I will cut it and then do a second video to show the rest. So I am going to save the diamond paintings for last, but I am going to start with some items that I got from Temu that they mixed the packages together, which doesn't matter to me, I guess, but it's like 3 small orders that they sent in one. So the first thing I'm going to show you are some diamond painting supplies. And I've told you all that I've been having trouble with my hands. And I've been trying different ways to ease the pressure and the pain that I'm causing myself when I'm diamond painting. I guess I have a heavy hand. And so I ordered one of these. Actually, it's a set of 2. And it's got just a single point on it, single placer, and a little button on here to close it, which I don't know what the purpose is to close it, but anyway, I have been using it and it does seem to help a little bit. What you do is you put your finger like this, well, probably not on the button. There is a little place to put your finger, and then you have your hand on both sides and you diamond paint like this rather than diamond painting like that. And I think it has helped a little bit, but I'm still having pain. The other thing I ordered, and I only ordered this because I ordered the tips, not realizing they wouldn't fit in my screw-in pen. And so I went ahead and I ordered the pen that goes with it, and of course it came with more tips. So this is what it looked like when it came, and I'll take it out. It's a rather skinny diamond placer pen. I got the pink sparkles. I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, one end is wax. This is total wax. I have not tried it yet, but it's supposed to be good at picking up rhinestones, and also they talk about using it for nail art. And then this one is a really long point for a single place. And it looks to be a little thinner than the normal. I don't know if I can show. I don't know if that helps. But it is a skinnier cylinder than what normally comes on the pens. And it came with 2 refills for the wax side. And again, these are the screw-in types. And the base of it is a lot smaller. So when I received one of these that I ordered on Temu to put in my regular pen, it didn't fit. So that's why I got this. It was like $2.27, I think, for this whole kit. And I am going to ask you all to let me know in comments if me listing the items with the description and the link is helpful to you. This time, with so much of it mixed up, I'm just going to ask you that you let me know what you want to see, and I will post the link so that you can easily click on it and go right to the item. But I'm not going to, in this particular video, list everything like I previously have done. The next thing I got, these are 47 cents now on Temu. At least I think they're still 47 cents. They have been the last 2 times. And they are the containers that you all are probably familiar with. There's 4 of them in each set. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 28 containers divided up in 4 containers to a set, or to a line, whatever you want to call it. And 47 cents, you can't really beat that. And then I got the double. which this is one container. It contains two of those that I just showed you. And I haven't opened this yet. But okay, so they're just all in there. It's not like two pieces with 7 rows. It's all one box, and all of these are inside the box, just like that. So for the bigger paintings, that'll be nice. And then let's see if I have any more diamond painting supplies. I do, but I didn't get it from Temu, so I also will show you that at the end. So I have 2 items that I did not get at Temu. I got from Michael's today, and they're on sale. So I want to be sure that I show you that because I don't know how long the sale lasts, and you just might be interested. So sorry for all that noise. Okay, so then the next thing I got 2 of these. And what these are sort of like business card shaped cards. So I got a pack of white, and they're probably more like cardstock that's lighter weight. It's heavier than paper, but it's thinner than an actual business card. It's kind of in between. But I just thought these would be great to stick inside. I don't have one handy. I should. To stick inside of those little baggies. And you might have to cut them down a little bit, but you could label them and put them inside the baggies. So that was one idea I thought of, and I think there's about 100 of them in here. There's a whole bunch. And then I got also pink, and they had blue and they had green, and I think they had yellow, but these are the pink ones. And the pink is brighter than what it's showing on the camera. I do have a light behind my camera, and I just think it might help brighten up my video a little bit better. The next thing I got was a leather belt, and this is really real leather. And I love the size of it. I thought in the picture it might be too clunky because I'm not a real big, clunky type person. Like I don't wear big jewelry. I don't wear chunky necklaces. I don't wear chunky belts. But I wanted something more than just a thin belt. So this is kind of just like a regular size belt. It has a really, really pretty buckle on it. And it has this little piece that you can slide the leftover part of your belt in. And it has a lot of holes, but they do end at a certain point. They don't go all the way around. It smells like leather, and I'm sure it is real leather. I was looking to see if there's any markings on it. But anyway, this is a medium, and it fits my hips. And I think it's 43.5 inches. And it's plenty big enough for me. So I think they run a little bit big, but read the comments because it was really helpful for me to choose the right belt since I was too lazy to get up and measure myself. I know that's terrible. Okay, and now I have some little teeny items before I get started on some clothing. I got a keychain to go for my house key because I want something small that I could put in my pocket and not my big keychain with all my other keys. So I got this really nice keychain, and of course it's, religious. It's the Blessed Mother, and it looks like it's a stained glass look with the baby Jesus. And it's just a small little keychain, but just perfect for my pocket and to hold 1 or 2 keys on it. And then, of course, I got this for my window, and it's stained glass. And when it's in the light, it's just so pretty. And it's the Blessed Mother. And it has a little thing on the bottom if you want to like stick it somewhere, like to your dashboard or wherever you want to put it. It does have adhesive underneath this paper. And then I thought this was going to be bigger, and I might have shown this in a previous haul, but I don't think I did. But I wanted to get like a little bird to keep my other birds company and set it on the window by where their cage is. So this is a little parakeet, but it is like super, super tiny. It's probably, darn it, I don't have my measuring tape. I'm going to get up and get my measuring tape. I'm going to need it. But anyway, oh gosh, I almost dropped it. It's made out of like resin. It's not glass, but I just sit it in the window and my birds do look at it. I don't know what they think about it, but let me go back. I'm going to run and get my measuring tape. Okay, so and that bird, I'm going to measure him just for kicks. From head to toe, he's 3 inches long, and he is 1.5 inches tall. So he's not very big. Okay, so I'm going to start with a shirt. This I've already washed and worn, and it's really like the shape of a t-shirt style, but I wore it with my white pants to work, so I dressed it up with a necklace. It's short sleeves. I'm sure it's 100% polyester, but this is the polyester. Oh, I cut the tag out. I cut my tags out because I don't like anything, rubbing against my skin. Anyway, it's not the shiny material. It's more like a cotton feeling material, and it wasn't very expensive at all. I want to say it was between $6 to $7, and the design is on the back as well. So that's the back, and this is the front. And I don't know if you can get an idea, but it's on the loose fitting side, but at the same time, it's not boxy. It's kind of tailor fit. Kind of in between. It's really nice. It's a nice length too. I really like it a lot. If they had other colors, I would definitely pick up some other colors. Now this shirt, I'm not too sure about. I tried it on and I was at my daughter's house and she liked it. And she said, this is the style for, these kind of shirts. You're supposed to have them really long. I tucked it in because I just thought it was crazy long, but this is a long sleeve shirt. It comes in about 4 or 5 different colors, and this is a medium. And it's really pretty. The front has like a crisscross design. Let's see if I can. Okay, so that's the front. It looks really low cut, but when it's on, it's not. And I don't like really low cut stuff, so that was a big plus for me. And then the sleeves are long. It fits really nice. It's just that this shirt, and in the measurements where you can check the measurements, it does say it's like 28 inches long, so it goes way below my hips. It would be perfect for leggings, though, I think. But it's that polyester material, and since I haven't worn it, I'm sure the tag's in here. It says, it says 88% polyester. No, 95. See what glasses can do? 95 polyester, 5 spandex. It does have a little bit of shininess to it. I would say a little bit of shininess. I won't say a whole lot. But anyway, I am going to keep it. It's just that I'm not crazy about super long shirts, but I think that I will wear it. And then I really like this shirt. Talking about long, it's kind of long too, but this is so comfortable. This is a long sleeved, and it fits, big. It's supposed to fit big. I think it's a medium. And the sides have like a little slit, and at the same time, it looks like it's got that band that goes across the bottom, but it doesn't hug your figure. As you can see, it's just kind of straight up and down. And they do have the band around the sleeves, but it's loose too. And this material is the polyester again, and probably 100%. has a little bit of shine to it, but it just feels soft, and it's 95 and 5 again, 95 polyester, 5% spandex. This one feels good though. I am definitely going to wear this one, and it feels like pajamas. I would definitely even see myself wearing these on a cool night here in Florida. Now this one I got, and it's totally a different feel. It almost feels damp, and it's super shiny, and it's heavy, and it doesn't feel as soft. It feels more just shiny. And basically, and I ordered it from two different sellers. This one has a little bit of the slit, but it's not as far up as the other one. So it's pretty much cut the same way. It's just the material is so polyester, satiny, plasticky feeling. I'm not sure about it. It's like it doesn't breathe. And I have to have a shirt that, I can breathe in. And I don't see a tag in this. I definitely did. Oh, here it is. This one, amazingly, is the same blend, 95 polyester, 5 spandex, but it feels nothing. This one's soft, and it's thinner material. This one's thicker, and it's like crunchy, like not crunchy. I don't know. I'm not good at explaining these materials, but it's just really, really, to me, like fake material. It doesn't feel cottony at all, which it's polyester, I know. I just don't care for it a whole lot. Now these pants, I've got a couple of pair of jeans, but right here, I've got one in the wash, and I don't want to pull it out right now. But these are, I thought maybe it would have. Okay, so these are the dark with the stone wash look, and they have a flare bottom, but it's not really super huge. The back looks like this. They're skinny jeans though, so I am debating on whether to keep them or not. They fit fine up at the top, but the legs are super, super tight till it gets to like right here where the bell is, but really from the thigh down below the knee, skin tight, like I have spray painted them on. So they are stretchy, but I am debating whether or not I want to keep them. Just because when I sit down, I feel like it's going to dig into my legs, and I have slight varicose veins, and I don't know if it's going to like cut off circulation, and I definitely don't want that to happen. So that's my problem. And then for my granddaughter, her birthday's coming up next month in November. I got her this activity book, and I got it when it was $4, and now it's like $7 or $8. But I'll open it up and I'll give you a peek at it. It's 3 pages. They have different colors and different designs, and this one is a 3-page activity book. So it's got a really, really cute picture on the front, and it's like felt. It's soft. And then on the back, it's got the alphabet. She's going to be 2, so she needs to grow into some of the activities that are on the inside. But I just thought it was really cute. So it has a button and elastic closure. And so this is one side, and it has like little gears. It's got learning to tie a shoe. It's got some buckles and a zipper. And then on this side, it's got a clock that you can change the time. It's got little things that you can push. What is that? That's numbers. You can move this back and forth. And then what do we got over here? AM and PM. And that's that for that side. Then there's a little puzzle, and this is a felt Velcro puzzle. So it comes apart, and you can just stick it to this felt. which I thought was really cute. And then on this side, you have an assortment of different clasps and buckles. And these are all little Velcro pieces right here that connect, so they're not going to get lost. So each one of those are Velcro. And I'm not sure what this is, but you squeeze it and you can lengthen it and shorten it. But you know how the little ones are. They like color. They like to be, touching things. Oh, and this pocket zips, or this page zips completely out. So you can take this out if you want. And I saw in comments one woman did because her daughter wasn't old enough for some of the activities and she worried about possibly a choke hazard if she pulled anything off. But my granddaughter, she's real good about not putting stuff in her mouth. And I just think this is great when we take her to church. We always are looking for something busy for her to do when she starts getting bored. So I just thought that was perfect. Okay, so what do I have next? I think I went through my Temu haul of everything, so I'm going to start some diamond paintings. And no particular order. I have not opened these except to take out the boats. I haven't opened them up to look very closely at what the drill fields look like. And I've been working a lot, so actually I haven't had time. So I'm just going to grab the first one and give you a peek at it. I'm into the birds and the flowers again. So I don't know if I'm going to point my camera downward or if I'm going to hold these up. I think what I'm going to do is hold them up for now. So I'll show you first of all the drills. So you're going to see some pinks. And I'm going to turn this light off for a minute. This might help. Maybe, yeah. So we've got black and, well, might be black. And then over here, we've got some colors. We've got a total of, how many colors? We have 34 colors in this painting. And then we've got some pinks and some mauves and some, what color is that? It's like a reddish. There's some green. Now, I don't really like to go through all the drills, but it's so hard to see them in this package. So we just kind of unfold it a little bit because I want you to be able to see more of the colors. So there's some green and some orange, and that looks like pink, blue, teal, and some darker colors, some gray. And I'm even going to close this blind for a minute, see if that helps with the glare. Okay, maybe a little bit. And so again, it's a pretty nice color selection or color train of diamonds. And they are labeled with the number of the canvas and the number of the color. Really good. This is the canvas. And I'm going to really enjoy this one. It doesn't look like 34 colors are on this canvas, but this is it. It's two little birds loving up against each other on a branch with a pinkish background. And we've got something over here. I think that's a floral thing. It's a 30 by 30. And there is a little thumbnail. And it looks like we've got alphabet. All alphabet. It can't be all alphabet because there's 34. Let's see here. Oh, it looks like they do some numbers. I don't see any symbols though, so it's a combination of numbers. It's 1 through 9, and they're truly 1 through 9. And then we have like a small letter H. Do we have a big H and a capital letter H? So, but no symbols. So this is the drill field, and it looks to me to be very clear, except right up here, something happened to the ink, and it looks like it's smudged, and I think there might be a couple other places. And the smudge is on the letter, oh, it's not. It's just the M's look really dark, but nothing is smudged. It's actually very clear. So that's these two little guys, these two little birds. It'd be a quick, easy one to do. Next, I have something that looks pretty colorful here. And it has 22 colors, 1 through 8, with their true numbers, 1 through 8, and then alphabet. It also is a 12 by 12, so it's a small one. And it's very colorful. It's individual bags, little baggies. And they're just all colors, really, really pretty. And this canvas, oh, I didn't check the sticky on this other one. Let me do that real quick. Because now that I'm using blue dots, I'm really focused on the sticky ones. Yes, this one does feel really nice and sticky. The first one that I showed you. Okay, so this one is nice sticky too. Okay, so this is a birdhouse. With some birds. Really, really pretty. Lots of color. Very easy to read drill field. And I'm looking to see if there's going to be any trouble. It looks like there's going to be some color blocking in the center of the birdhouse. The C's. We have some color blocking there. And of course the opening, the little hole, is all color blocked. And the background up near the top, that's the pretty teal blue, a lot of H's, a lot of color blocking in there. But then when we get to, and in the bird a little bit, not much, mostly confetti. When we get into the flowers, we have a lot of confetti in through here. But this is just going to be really bright and colorful. And I like that these are individually bagged. So this is a good one. Okay, so this one next. I went for colorful ones I see this time. This one is really colorful, and I think somebody has shown this on their video, so it might not be new to everyone. And all the boats that came with these are the standard green boats with pink pens. So I am not going to take these colors out, but you can see there's blue, yellow, orange, kind of like a reddish orange, teal. Is that a purple in there? Let's see. Yeah, we got, I don't know if it's purple or just a really dark blue, and pink and green, and another shade of teal. So we've got some good colors in this painting. There's 21 colors and no particular order. It's alphabet, and so I'm looking at the drill field, and I have to tell you, this is one of the clearest drill fields that I've seen in a while. Even the W's in the black part are brighter than in some paintings. But this is the painting. And sunflower with the stained glass look. It's a 12 by 12, 30 by 30 centimeter. The drill field is really, really nice and clear. There's some color blocking, and there's a little bit of confetti here and there. A lot of color blocking, though, in little sections, in little, not like big, long sections, but, 4 or 5 across, 7, 8 across, 3, 4 across. But this one's going to turn out really pretty, I think. Like I said, flowers and birds seem to be the theme here. All right, I've got a partial. I'm not really crazy about partials, but I got a partial because I thought when I've got a lot of them going at the same time, a partial is really the only thing I want to do when I've got 2 or 3 that I'm working on. So I thought this one might be nice, and it looks like I've got some teardrop pinks, and then most of them are rounds. It looks like this one could be sort of like an aurora borealis type look, even though it's a rhinestone. And then we have some big gold beads right there. So we got red and green and what color is that? Silver? Yeah, silver or clear. And then we have the real teeny tiny slippers. I don't know if you can see them in there, but they're really tiny. So I think that pen that I got with the really teeny tiny end might be what I need to use for those. So this is the picture. It's a 30 by 40, but only thing that you diamond paint is the center. All around the background is not diamond painting, I don't think. I mean, yeah, it's not sticky. And the sticky part is nice and sticky. But this is what I got. And the cross in the middle says faith. And then we've got a design on that side and a different design on this side. And I got this for my grandkids. I thought that we could put this in the bonus room that they play in. And I'll have boy and girl colors in there, blues and pinks. And my grandson right now, his favorite color is yellow. So I haven't started looking for anything yellow yet for him, but he wants to be for Halloween a killer whale. So I did find a killer whale hat, and it actually is pretty cute. It says adult, but it's adjustable, so I'm hoping that it'll fit him. But the cool thing about this killer whale hat is there's like a side pocket, so it's like a whale. Not really that big, but it's a nice size. You can tell it's a whale. And then there's a pocket, and you attach this little tube with a little squeezy. And when you fill it with water, it squirts out of the whale's mouth a stream like it's got one of those blowholes. And I know he'll get a big kick out of it. So I showed it to my daughter today. It's on Amazon, and I asked her if she thought, that would be something that he would wear and that we should buy, because most of the killer whale costumes look kind of, they're even hard to tell what they are. So she said it was cute. She just didn't say, go ahead and get it. So I need to follow up with her, but I really think that he would like that. Okay, so the next one is a little painting, very little. It's only a 20 by 20. It's got 16 colors. They're individually bagged. There's some of the colors. And it's all alphabet. And since they're individually bagged, I'm not going to take them out. I just wanted to see. There's greens. There's like school bus yellow, blue, pink, a lot of different colors. And this is the painting. Let me see the sticky on it. It's got a good stick. So this is the painting. It's a little bird on a teacup, or that could be a tea kettle. Yeah, it's a tea kettle. The camera isn't really focusing well on it. It's not doing it justice. But anyway, maybe if I turn it a little, there we go. I think if I turn it out of the glare, it's got flowers around the little bluebird. And there's the drill field. It does look pretty clear. So clear, I know I don't even need a light board with it. And I saw this and I just, even though it's so small, I just had to get it. I think if it turns out like the picture, I think it'll turn out nice. I like the little rose that's at the bottom. So I really like this one. And next, I have, this one is not colorful. This one has dark colors, and it's got 19 colors. It's a 30 by 40, and I saw it and I knew I had to get it. It's 1 through 7, 1 through 8, and they're true to their numbers, and then A through S. So this is the color palette. So as you can see, we got light gray, darker colors. On this side we have some khaki. Again, we have more dark colors. We have some blues in there and some cream and just a lot of dark colors. So I don't know, but I have done one with dark colors before and I really enjoyed it. So it really didn't scare me away from this one, and I have seen it finished. I think when I saw it finished, there was a picture of it in the actual comments, the reviews from Temu. And so this is the painting. Okay, so it's a wood cross. It's got the American flag with the blue stripe down the middle. And there's just so much glare. I'm really sorry about that. But anyway, like I said, I did see it done, and I just absolutely had to have it. And I know that this doesn't work well for me looking at the little thumbnail in my camera, but that's. So as far as the drill field goes, lots of color blocking, but I can see very clearly what needs to go where. And as far as the stick goes, yeah, it's got a good stick. So that one is definitely one I'm anxious to get done. And I might give that to someone that I have in mind that was a police officer. So, okay, the last diamond painting I have, and we're at 38 minutes, so good. Oh no, I have 2 more. I have this one that I'm going to show you next, and then one more that's a double, what do you call it, double adhesive. It's got the tape instead of the poured glue. And let me tell you, that thing stinks. Every time I peel it back, I can smell that tape. But anyway, this next one that I have for you is a 30 by 90. So it stretches across an area pretty large, 30 by 90. And I think, what is that, like 35 inches across and 12 inches wide. So here are the colors. We have blues, oranges, reds, pale pinks. More of those colors in different shades. We're going to have a lot of teals. I'm looking at it. We're going to have some beiges, some browns, cream, but just a lot, overall, a lot of blues and teals. So I'm going to pick it up because I already have it unwrapped, and I'm just going to show you, I think, a little at a time. It has 25 colors, and the colors are numbered through 8 and true to their number, and the rest is alphabet. So this is the painting. I'm going to step back a little bit and then I'll move closer. So it's actually flowers and birds, and I have a plan for this. So I work in an alternative medicine healthcare center where our doctor is an acupuncturist, among many other things. He studied both Eastern and Western medicine, and he, of course, does acupuncture, but he doesn't prescribe any drugs. Everything is natural, homeopathics, tinctures, oriental herbs. He makes his own formulas for people for pain and allergies, and he gives them supplements, natural supplements. So anyway, what that has to do with this is, so I just thought it would fit perfect in the office, but I'm going to put it in the bathroom because the bathroom has nothing on the walls. There's a cartoon that someone put up by the light switch, but there's a big open wall. The bathroom isn't really big, but there's one open wall space. So when I was at Michael's today, these frames were 45% off. So I got a frame that it's going to fit perfectly. I'm going to keep the edges on this diamond painting because it will serve as the mat to this. And I'm going to see if I, with my two hands, I can stretch this across. And this frame is regularly at Michael's for $24.99, and it was 40% off today. So I just think this is going to be gorgeous. I don't know what color I'm going to paint the edge. I might paint it white since the frame is black, but I haven't totally decided on that yet. So again, this is a studio decor, 11.75 inches by 36 inches. And I was hoping so much that it would fit, and it does. So I'm very excited about that. And I do have to say, though, looking at this painting, when I unrolled it and placed it on the frame, I noticed that it is going to be really difficult to read. I mean, like probably really difficult. There are places in this diamond painting. By the way, there's two sheets on this. So it's funny. They have one sheet that goes across this way, and then they have a second sheet that goes across this way. So it's so long, they had to put two sheets on it. But anyway, it isn't going to be a problem in the flowers or the birds at all. But when you get to the top, where it's dark, where it's light, it's not going to be a problem. But where you have the dark, it's very hard to read. There is not a lot of distinguishability between these letters. They're A and 1, so they're not all letters. So it's number 1 next to a 5, and then also next to, so the 1 is in dark, it's black in a dark blue, and the 5 is dark in a dark green. The A's are okay. They're dark in a light background. But then we have the F in black with a maroon background, and we have a C, or that might be a G. Let me see. The C or a G, and it's also in green, and it's a G, and it's hard to read. And N is black, and it's in another color green. So if you want to kind of take a look and see, actually you could see it better in the monitor than in real life, but and as blurry as it is. So this isn't going to be easy, but I do plan to put it on a light board, of course, and hopefully we can get through all that background without getting a major headache. I did buy a new light board because the light board that I had I had it connected to the cord and I forgot, and I moved my painting around depending on where the light is in my apartment or the comfortable seating. I like to sit at the bar sometimes because my bar stools are padded and they are very, very comfortable, and I can put my feet on the bar that's below. So anyway, I pulled my painting and light board, and because the light board was connected and it was one of the cheap ones that I bought, it actually pulled the whole circuit out, like the little board that has all the little circuits on it, just completely pulled it right out of the light board, and it was hanging by one wire. So I kind of rigged it. I couldn't push it back in. It wouldn't fit, but I was able to find the spot where it'd turn on and off. And so I just decided to order a wireless one, a rechargeable. So I got that on Amazon. And when I logged in, it said 25 more minutes until the price goes up or whatever. So it was a $59.99 light board, A3, which is still a good price for a wireless, but I got it for $39.99. So right now I noticed it's $59.99, but there's a $10 off coupon. So if anybody wants the link to look at it, and it does have a stand, so it'll stand. And I'll run and get it so I can show you. Since I'm not totally out of time. So this is what it looks like. It has a little magnetic clip up here that'll hold your paper. And on the back, it's got the stand, so you can just pull it out. And actually, the stand isn't that. Oh, I think I have it upside down. So the stand, okay, the stand isn't real sturdy. I mean, it would be if you're sketching, but I think if you're diamond painting and you're putting any kind of weight, and it has the rubber ends on the bottom too to keep it from sliding, but I'm just not sure how sturdy. But it has a couple different settings. There's a top one, a middle one, second to the middle, a bottom one, and then flat. But I'm just using it flat. And then over here, let me shut that. Okay. All right. Then over on this side is the on-off switch. Okay. That's the on-off switch. And then this is 6 levels of brightness. And you can't tell. And then this is this changed it to like a yellow light, and then a different yellow light off, a white light. And then it just has different brightness settings. So it is pretty nice. It's thicker than the one that I got on Temu, but that's probably because it has a battery in it, and it's, you don't need to connect it to a wire while you're working on it. So I'm really pleased with this, and I have been using it, and it lasts 5 to 6 hours at one time on one charge that takes 2 hours to charge. So all in all, that's pretty good. So now I have one more diamond painting to show you. And I'm not really sure. Now, I've done 2-sided, and they've turned out okay. And one thing to say about the 2-sided that I've experienced is they're very sticky. So there's not a problem with the stick. I'm trying to move some of this stuff here so I can open this up. So anyway, it did come with instructions. This is a Temu also. It is a 40 by 50. And this is the picture. I'll just go ahead and show you that. So it's really a nice picture of a girl, really pretty girl with a wolf, I believe. It could be a dog. I don't know my dogs and my wolves. But anyway, it's got 30 colors. It comes with this little legend, 30 colors. And it tells the inventory, how many of each should be in the package. It looks like there's symbols and there's letters and numbers, so it's a mix of everything. They're individually bagged. Again, this is a 40 by 50. It says the drill size on here, drill size. Oh, so the drill size, I guess, is the image, 34 by 44. Okay, 34 by 44 is the actual image size. So it came very wrinkled. That's my biggest disappointment with this. Not that it's double-sided, not that it smells, but it's very wrinkled. So the back of it, you can't really see all the creases, and I've been flattening it the last probably day and a half. This is the front, so I'm going to peel this back to show you. Actually, I'll just peel it all off and put it back on, or as much as possible here. Okay, so once again, it's kind of has a smell to it. I'm sure it'll subside, but this is the picture. It is a nice picture. I think it looks true to the image pretty much. Her face might be stretched just a tiny bit, but I don't think too much. I'll again show you the thumbnail that they sent me on this page. So, you know, I think they did a pretty good rendering. The drill field is very clear for the darkness that is in this picture. Her face has a couple different colors in there. I see two, there might be three. She's got blue eyes, a lot of floral in the picture. Well, floral design, because her shirt has floral design and her hair has some flowers in it. But I think the dog or the wolf, it's a wolf, I'm sure. Well, I'm not sure, but it looks like he's got some good detail. If you look in the ears, you can see the detail. His eyes look really nice. His nose and her face, her lips and her eyes. So I think that, you know, I decided when I saw it before, I really looked at it well, and I saw like the tape all sprinkled on the wrinkles. So if you look at the wrinkles, you can't really see, but the tape is lifted because when it wrinkles, you don't want to ever fold these backwards because that will cause the tape to kind of come up and bunch up. And I see a couple places that when I lay down the diamonds, I'm going to have to do it really strategically and try to get that tape to lay flat underneath the diamonds. But it looks like there's one line, two lines, three lines, four. There's four lines that are the tape is coming up and bunching. But I'm still going to keep it because I still think it'll look okay. I'm hoping it'll look great, but you know, we'll have to wait and see on that. But anyway, I think I've shown you everything. I always forget something, but I always do another video. Did I forget that? No. Anyway, I'll just show it in another video if I forgot something today, but we've gone almost an hour, 53 minutes, and I'm so happy that you joined me. If this is the first time, welcome. I appreciate you coming and watching my video. And if you're a repeat viewer, I appreciate you very much. I hope you enjoyed it. God bless. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.